It's gaming time. Hold on, let me make sure my... So we're playing around with heavy bolt rifle again because I'm just feeling like heavy bolt rifle. What's up, Zambit? What is up, Yandi? Zambit, I saw you're on the grind. The YouTube upload, that's what we'd like to see. What it's all about. That's what we do here on YouTube, we upload. I know we haven't streamed like 2 weeks. It's been a little busy. And I might be streaming even less because I have orthodontics.
Hive Tyrant is leading a swarm along a corridor toward the astropad.
So we're gonna get one in early.
Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
Yes, Captain. Consider the Synapse leader eliminated.
Delta Wing, box check. Iridium reporting. 1 minute from insertion.
Talassa is on site, Lieutenant.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Gamma clears out.
Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate. Roast and burn.
I guess we'll fight the guys.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
I love this weapon. Like 40 more people. Block chainsword on good old tactical, pretty fun. Where you going, little buddy? Oh shit, go that way again.
That one calls for reinforcements. Full specs prime. Enhanced visuals incoming. Disgusting tyrannid scum.
I'm legit uploading a vid right now. That's why I caught your stream so early. That's funny. Man, you know, gaming videos take forever to upload. Like, if you do some, like, normal editing where, like, you just have some panels or something in your video, some standardized footage that isn't in the good old gamer nation, that shit only takes, like, 20 minutes. Once it's, like, an hour-long vid.
Spore bombs incoming. Dropping magazine. Target is rallying reserve forces. Hold it.
This game is probably about to pick up a little bit once the new update comes out. I don't know how much. I'm kind of curious to see how many people are going to come back.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
I'm looking forward to any difficulty though. Will there be an under-barrel grenade launcher? Why would I play such boring things? Oh, hello, Licker. Eat this. And this. Nice try, nerd.
Deep scan ready. Subterranean alien pest.
I mean, I might make another under-barrel grenade launcher, but it's such a boring thing to play. It doesn't look very good, honestly. It does look pretty good.
Stealthy Xenos
shot
can
by.
hide, but not for long. Reloading.
Looking pretty fun. It better be good, considering it took, like, what, an extra month on it? This game hasn't had, like, a real patch in a while. What's over there? Oh, that's the Guardian Relic. Look at that. Lucky day. And
Tyranid vermin are coming. My resolve is
The Emperor
tempered.
provides. Yeah, this game was taking forever to come out, so I'm not surprised that they had to like redo their whole roadmap thing. I'm also pretty sure that Games Workshop lit a little bit of a fire under their ass and said, hey, you guys made a lot of money for us. Can you guys come out with something better than that, whatever that stupid little roadmap you had before? This Games Workshop loves money.
Pathetic tyranny of abomination. We made our Primarch proud this day.
It's always odd to me that this gun's more accurate than the auto bolt rifle that has less ammunition. And has less penetration. Pretty much worse in every way.
Reloading. Fresh munitions.
The game is too loud, you're too quiet. That may be true. How about now? How about now? It's a common issue, My recording volume is different from my streaming volume, is why. And I don't have like, you know, I could just do the smart thing, which is make 2 setups for it, but why'd I do that? I'm not gonna have one. And fuck it up everything.
Our brothers in arms need our help. Let us hurry.
Presets. If the Space Marine 2 devs don't care about having perk presets, neither do I.
Silence that vermin's call for more of its foul breath. All specs ready to scan. Lichter, sneaky Hive fiend.
I look at sure like jumping on me that time, huh?
Summon aid. All specs engaged. Disgusting tyranny scum.
I have no idea where the other one decided to go. I think he's just chilling.
Swapping magazine.
He'll be back.
No more surprises from this lictor.
Hey. Okay, it's over. Bang.
Pathetic tyranny of bomb. All specs deep scan ready. Scanning. More of its foul breath. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Fresh magazine in. Stand resolute against the Xenos swarm.
Give me a lot of hordes this time, huh? And some ranged guys. Kind of want to run this corner. If I can.
All specs prime. Exterminate.
Okay, all the ranged ones are waiting out there. Except for this one. Them.
Pathetic tyranny of God.
Those are gonna do a lot to me if they hit.
Swapping magazine.
How to do a shoulder smash at the first swing? That's just called the full throttle skip. It's where, you know, you use this little charge attack, but if you hold it down for a second, it just does this instead, and it's a combo skip. So you just go ba-bam. There's quite a few videos on it. It's probably the #1 question I ever get asked. How do shoulder skip? Well, now you know.
Tyrannid menace annihilated.
I need to use a heavy bolt rifle in True Solar Run. I got it relic, haven't really used it since. It's actually pretty fun. Like, this and the Stalker are probably my favorite bolt weapons at the moment. That and the heavy bolter. But I don't really count that one as much. That one's just the Daka gun. I mean, this kind of is too, but that one's like the Daka gun. You guys heard that, right?
Stay close and sharp.
Oh yeah, the Astartes 2 trailer, that looks pretty cool.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Locate enough to demolish.
I like that they're
the bridge.
doing more in just like one faction. I saw some orcs, saw some Tyranids. Though after playing this game so much, I'm kind of tired of Tyranids. At least the units, these little Hormigons.
Target is rallying reserve forces. Halt it! Direct me to where I can place these charges.
Calculated. Okay. I don't think that got them all, but it got some of them.
Direct me to where I can
I need him to go into melee. We're taking a little bit of HP damage from that. As long as you like barrel stuff them, they usually go into melee on you.
That one calls for reinforcements. Direct me to where I can place.
What do you think about the new
charges.
extremist enemy coming to the Tyranids? I don't really know what the fuck it does. It looks cool though. I haven't really read anything on it. I imagine what's gonna happen is the update's gonna come out. I'm gonna sit there and just be like, wow, that thing just fucking killed me. And then
Fresh magazine in.
I have to learn it. You'd think I would keep up to date with this game's news, but no. I just play game.
Explosives prepared.
Hey, look at that, it's wrapping her.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
Wow, it's disappointing. Very disappointing. Not very riveting, not gamer. I mean, I knew it was going to do the other thing as well, which is kind of what sucks there. I knew he was going to go for the melee, but I always want to blow him up.
Grabbing it down.
Supposed to be doing something in here, right?
Swapping magazine. You require multiple detonations for our demolition.
Oh yeah, bombs, bombs, bombs. Hey, you look cool. Bonk.
Point frag grenade. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Rearming. Direct me to where I can place these charges. Auspex deep scan ready.
Tragic melt-a-bomb. It's always tragic.
Detonator
I used to
primed.
like just re-record my whole video if I had a tragic melt-a-bomb whiff, but now I just leave it in. I'm like, I can't be fucked. But like for every now and then you get the gamer one, the ultimate gamer bomb.
We broke the Xenos onslaught.
It sounds like it's gonna shoot spores at range
Ready to
and then
blow.
also be melee. Ah, it sounds toxic. It's great. That's what we love to see. There's some asshole at Saber just like makes the most toxic enemies possible in this game. It's probably gonna frame trap you too. It's probably gonna frame trap you into spores. What's this?
Detonator primed.
Daka
That is
Daka.
all of them. Bring on the monstrosity.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
Dispensing stims.
take
Picking
all
up
that.
extra rounds.
Please don't go out. Please don't go out. Oh, okay.
No telling what's
A little close.
wait.
I was afraid my Auspex was gonna wear off.
Reloading.
Honestly, best thing in season 3 though is the FOV slider. Well, if you read my comment section, people say I have an FOV slider in this game all the time. I don't even know why. I have no idea what the fuck people are talking about. Maybe it's because we play in 2K, and then the videos I compress the videos down to 10 to what do you call it, 1080p. That might be it. I know it makes some other shit look weird. But I can't record at 60 FPS in 2K on this computer, and I don't even feel like putting down for a new card at the moment.
We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords. It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
Our target is a Hive Tyrant. Once we kill it, the relay will be secure.
That's news. Without armor support,
Are you excited for the new stuff? It seems like they're pushing more content because we are getting 3 weapons instead of 1 in Horde mode this spring. Yeah, it seems like they're pushing content because this game made a lot of money, and I think there was something I read that Games Workshop was like, hey, bozos, get on this shit because you're making us money. This is the biggest Warhammer game we've had ever, pretty much, since like Total War Warhammer. It's like this and Total War Warhammer, the 2 biggest. Dark Tide is popular occasionally. I think it's a better game, but it is not as popular as Space Marine 2 long term. Well, actually, I take that back. They're probably about as popular as the other right now. But Space Marine 2 definitely made more money initially. I think that's fair to say. The Dark Tide was still popular. Much more popular than Vermintide.
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it. You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
So they probably told them they'll get their asses together. And pump some fucking content out.
If they move as one, so shall we.
The problem with Dark Tide's had a bad reputation for 2 years since release. Sure does. That's how Fast Shark operates. It's also to this is about to sound really gatekeepy. To fully appreciate Dark Tide, you have to have a deep understanding of the mechanics. But it's true. I do think that to fully appreciate how much Dark Tide has to offer, you have to put a lot of time into it. And you have to play it on the hardest difficulty. But Dark Tide has a tremendous amount of depth, but that depth is just not that, what do you call it, accessible. Or I'd say it's accessible, it's just not that intriguing to a lot of people. It's like an inherently niche game. I'll have to say Space Marine 2 has some depth. This game does have some depth.
Ammunition cache here.
It's just when you look at like top level Dark Tide gameplay, you're like, this is sweaty gamer shit, and it's just like, there's just no way it's gonna be massively popular to do that.
It is not dead.
People don't have time.
Titus, can you elaborate?
The enjoyment of the Tide game is directly tied to becoming good at it, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, its skill cap is enormous. That and Vermintide's.
Confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion
It's just, who the hell cares?
That beast is not yet dead.
Sounds like we have a hunt, brother.
Who cares if you just want to play Warhammer shooty game? Because when I play Dark Tide, it's just me. When I play Dark Tide, I play like a pretty. I'm always playing on Orc. I'm always playing on Orc Maelstrom usually, and I like to try out different builds and just see what works and what doesn't. The game can be kind of easy sometimes if your team is good, but I can't imagine playing that game casually because that game just doesn't really have, like, the builds are fun because of how they interact with like the top level hordes in that game. Like, I don't think a lot of the builds in that game are any fun if you're playing on a low level. There's just not enough enemies. And if you're coming straight into Orc Maelstrom, the game's gonna seem like fucking unfair to you. Because you're gonna have no idea what the hell is going on. And all the enemies are gonna be like overloaded on some Nurgle sandwiches. They've been eating like pop level. We're talking like Nurgle prime rib. And everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, is that a Nurgle prime rib? You're gonna die. You heard it here first. I want to play Darktide, but Havoc kind of turned me off from playing. Was super disappointed with it. There was like 4 or 5 modifiers for it. Felt shallow. Yeah, I didn't play that much Havoc. I might play it later. But by the time that Havoc came out, I already had 2,000 hours on Darktide. I didn't see anything in it. I talked a little bit with what's his face on his stream. I thought there was Industry on his stream about it a little bit, and he also felt very disappointed by that game, by that mode. I know Tanner Lindbergh did it for like, he played it a bunch and then just dropped off the game. I haven't even seen him play it in a while. And there isn't a ton for Darktide to offer you, especially now. Like long term, let's like getting good at it. Like Skullsmaster said, let's like getting good at Darktide. There's not a ton on the table for it. Oh shit, sorry, my thought process is getting cucked by Tyranids. Hold on. Okay. Let me just kill these guys, and then I'll finish my questionable thought.
Releasing frag grenade.
Okay, what I was gonna say is that Darktide, now the whole unlock and loaded thing is there. There's not a ton. There's like the whole loop of that game for a long time was, okay, you know, you get your plasteel, you get your diamantine, you level up one gun, and it takes you 50,000 to get like one item, which is kind of bullshit. But now, if you've been playing for a while, you have every build. Like, you had it right when the update came out, which I guess is reasonable. Like, you should have access to every build. There's literally no reason to play.
Fresh munitions.
At least, unless you're going for penances. But the penances, most of them are
Look
just
at it flee.
time sinks, and I'm okay with that. But they also remove some of the time sink ones. Like the 500,000 kill Red Skull border in Darktide is now tied to. It used to be tied to 1 million kills, and now it's half that, which I think is kind of stupid. Like, plenty of people had the Red Skull border
Show them carnage.
when it was 1 million kills. Also, Darktide has the unfortunate reality of being stuck with like the most boring true solo mode on Earth, where you're stuck playing 2 maps.
All specs prime.
Because like you actually have to mod the objectives if you want to play some of the other maps without stealth. It's just not fun. Or dare I say, it's actually impossible to do some of them.
Activating all specs.
What is this bullshit? What am I in right now? Whatever, we bash.
Another Xenos fire form eliminated.
Bash. Oh shit. I was out playing Darkside a year ago, never coming back, horrible game, and nothing works. I think funny things work in that game. There are some bugs in it, but I think a lot of them are... Very rarely do I feel like my deaths in Darktide are unjust.
Disgusting Tyranid scum.
I think have had the worst meta. Double book, bubble psyker, and shout plasma vet. Yeah, that's plasma vet's kind of people complain about the plasma. I think the shout's way more toxic than plasma is.
All specs deep scan ready. Pathetic, the hive mind low tower.
What a lot of Tyranids.
Fresh magazine in.
I think shout vet is so OP. It is so fucking OP that it makes you play worse. Telepot's one of the best players stopped playing the game for a reason. Most good players left. I mean, Telepot's also put like 2,000 hours in before he quit, and he already had 1,000 hours in the game before he made content for it. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of ridiculous to say I put 1,000 hours into something I hated. Like, most people, when they hate something, they just quit playing. Unless you're, like, literally suffering from addiction, in which case, that's a little worse.
You cut out.
There are also things you just don't notice aren't working until you have 1,000 hours in the game.
When the Hive Tyrant is dead, the Lieutenant will know.
Like, if you go into any MMO, and you go into, like, its top players, they're almost always complaining about the game. Because they know everything about it. And things that would never bother somebody that has less playtime bug the shit out of them.
Detecting my static target is rallying reserve forces. Halt it.
Wow, that's a little fucky.
All specs ready to scan.
I cast bash. Let me hide behind the holy, what do you call it? The holy console. It'll be okay. How polite of them to just hang out over there.
Commencing Allspec scan. The stench is sickening, but the beast is dead.
I didn't even hit my back bash in time. That's okay, we're OP. I have 200 hours and it was all the BS and Dark Tide. Can't remember to play it after that. I mean, 200 hours is still a ton of time to put into a game you don't like. It's like multiple work weeks.
It is going up that wall. Let us try to head it off.
I've quit jobs for 200 hours.
Fresh magazine in. Ammunition cache here. No telling what surprises await.
Oh, because of Warhammer, not because of the game.
We have it now, brothers.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I guess everyone does have individual reasons for playing a game. I mean, you can definitely play a game for 200 hours and not like it. That sounds like fucking suffering to me.
All specs prime.
Hold on. Whoops. Daka. Oh my god. We're goofing.
Reloaded.
Hello? wanted, but okay. Okay. This may not be going the, oh, wait, you know what I just remembered? I have crack grenades.
My oath persists.
Oh. Get down, Mr. President. For real this time. Okay, we're just gonna take this.
Another scene of fire before all day.
It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. I am but a humble content creator, not a gamer. Think we play video games, Hive Tyrant? I would never. Keep my...
The army. That is no death spasm. My Auspex size scanner just spiked.
Actually, do I want that? Or that worse than the other one. Recently, I found my gun strikes are going off on, I really don't want them to. Even when I'm zoomed in. Like I clicked it a little bit too soon. That's my issue. Too bad. You must have my #1 complaint for this game. Not letting me re-keybind the fucking gun strike button away from the hip fire.
Changing magazine. Shock grenade.
Gathering supplies.
Planting melter bomb. Disgusting tyrannid scum. Swapping magazine.
I'm that right. But what do I time right?
Fresh magazine.
I can't say it was pretty,
I will not waste this open.
but it is over. Even Space Marine 2 did lethal solo, never touched it. Next difficulty comes with solo, and again, never touch it again. That's fair. Oh, well, I very much appreciate you coming into a stream for a game you'll never touch again. That is respectable. Oh god. I mean, I don't know if I would keep playing Space Marine 2. Actually, I take that back. I would definitely not be playing Space Marine 2 if I wasn't making content for it. At least not this much. Sorry, I haven't played for a while. Can I just play without NPCs now? No, it's just a mod. How do you block following attacks so fast? I hit the button. Max level reach my ass. It's gonna reset it all back to like 1400. Waiting for Killing Floor 3. I like Killing Floor 2. I don't like Killing Floor 2 nearly as much as I liked some other horde shooters though. I was never a big Killing Floor fan. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I like the game. It's fun. It's just like not my kind of enemy. Like the giant experimental zombie people wasn't really my thing. What our next gun? Sniper. Playing Invisa Sniper. This might actually suck ass, but why not? Let's play some classic close range sniper termination. This is the one I actually die on a lot, so. I'm in the waiting for Doom the Dark Ages. Oh, that game looks good. I like Doom 2016. I played Doom Eternal a little bit, but I realized that Doom Eternal, to properly enjoy that game, I feel like I had to like master it, and I was too lazy. I still watch Dark Tide gameplay even though I never play it. Some people play ethical runs, non-broken builds, which is fun. Ethical runs is a hilarious way of putting it. Is that the actual term? It's like the actual gaming term, the gaming community term. Yeah, some of the broken build runs are very boring in Dark Tide. In fact, the most broken builds in that game feel broken in true solo, which is enough to put me off using them usually.
The Cadian commander can brief you on the fortress's current status.
A suitable position to launch an assault. The Cadians lack the weapons to pierce the hide of a Hierophant.
The fortress's Icarus las cannons are strong enough to break
That is
down
kind of why I
walls
stopped playing
and
Dark Tide,
towers.
though, is that true solo, I didn't find that fun.
To penetrate the main gate.
And
You'll need another way in.
most of the games I ran into, if I like load into an Orc Maelstrom, the people are either...
Towards the fortress.
Well, the people are either the worst players you'll ever see, or they're running the most broken build possible and know exactly what they're doing. And if you have like even 2 players that know what they're doing, you can carry pretty much anything in that game.
Cannons, we should be able to defeat the Hierophant.
The front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from below. Fortress schematics show a waste reclamation center. Travel beneath the Tyrant and up into the fortress.
A surprise attack. I approve. Got a Tyrannid in my sights.
Nice little meaty crunch. Zero Master speedruns for Doom Eternal is insane.
Making next volley.
Yeah, Zero Master built different. I don't know if he's the best Doom player. He's the best one I've seen though. Oh, Predator got assassinated.
Leo line engaged.
I forgot which class I was playing for a second.
Tyranids have no vibrant tactics. They shall not see me.
I will say this is one of the builds in this game. It feels a lot more fun to play in true solo than. I mean, it still works,
Changing magazine.
but the enemy's not moving when you go stealth. It's pretty makes things less obnoxious. It is still harder, but
Camelio line cloak ready.
it feels a lot more like the game's in your hands and just like, okay, we're just vibing here and like whatever happens, happens.
Synaptic servant slaughtered. Active camouflage charged. Unseen, I stalk my target. Hostile backup on the way. Camelio line cloak ready.
That's the sound of incoming death.
A Xenos stealth beast tried to ambush us. Stealth ready.
Let me go invisible. No.
Camelio line engaged. Chameleon line cloak ready.
Man, I'm getting some unfortunate timing. By unfortunate timing, I'm getting some. I'm having a dramatic skill issue on my timing right now.
Unseen, I stalk my target.
Active camouflage charged.
Oh my god. Alright, he's dead, but so am I. Almost. Not my best work. A little sloppy. The sloppy joes are a good burger, so bam. I barely use this build bots.
Numbers are no match for our trade.
Can't blame you.
Stealth ready.
Sniper's a lot more fun when it just coming all at you, even though you kind of get shit on by a lot of things.
Adversaries are keen to lose it.
Chameleon line cloak activated.
Hey guys, think about the bonus headshot damage.
Chameleon line cloak ready.
I am a phantom of death.
Second wave headed toward us. Active camouflage charge.
I should probably parry that, huh?
Unseen, I stalk
Before
my
I die.
target. Stealth ready.
Rearming. Xenos rampage imminent.
Chameleon line engaged.
No ammunition. Probably should rub my ammunition, but that's kind of the whole reason I went there. I kind of brain fart, forgot what I was doing. I ain't gonna lie. Which game are we playing? The Space Marine 2.
Tossing frag grenade.
I put the Wolverine outfit on, but I have no fucking healing factor, so we're just gonna die. This is the opening of every Wolverine movie if he was powerless.
Active camouflage charged.
Oh god. Oh, that's death. Right. Let any of that touch me.
Unseen, I stalk my target.
Alright, pop, pop, pop. Back to the ammo.
Tyranids have no mind.
And then I'm gonna go kill that guy.
Take all you can carry. Reloading.
Stealth ready.
Does the mod include stat changes? No, it's all the same. It just sets the party limit to 1. Probably like one of the easiest things to change in this entire game.
Chameleon line cloak ready.
Okay.
Chameleon line engaged.
Their numbers are no match for our training. Active camouflage charged. Readying next volley.
No Guardian Relic. That's like the only Guardian Relic location I even know on this map.
Deploying shrapnel grenade.
Daka.
Stealth.
You know, the hip firing is kind of useless, but I like doing it. Even if it often gets me smacked by things I shouldn't be. Okay.
Unseen I
I'm gonna do
stalk my
this.
target.
Tyranids have no mind for tactics.
Trying to play with people made me feel dumb. I mean, I think it works fine with people. It's just kind of boring. Sniper with people is you just pass aggro 24/7 and force them to deal with all your bullshit.
Ready. Could prove useful. Precisely what we needed.
Zero Master is good, but there's definitely better players. I know people will maul me for saying that, but it's true. And that's usually how things go. There's usually better players, and there's someone that's the best at marketing their gameplay. Like Choco B probably gets the most views of any true solo player for Tide games, but he would never call himself the best true solo player.
Shock grenade. They shall not see me. Synaptic servant slaughtered. Stealth ready. I am a... What's that fuck?
I didn't even hear that Ravener spawn.
Watch out for Ravener tunnels. They shall not see me. Perhaps they seek to choke our rivers with their dead.
That was close.
Active camouflage charged. Camelio line endgame.
Stealth has never worked in any co-op game. I mean, it worked pretty well in this game, which is kind of mean. It works better in this game than it does in Dark Tide.
Camelio line cloak activated. Stealth ready. Unseen I stalk my target. Camelio line cloak ready. Free army. Camelio line engaged. Fester and rot. Awesome. Active camouflage charged.
You always send enemies to teammates. Yeah, I don't think that's really necessarily a problem though. A lot of your teammates can usually handle it. I don't think passing aggro is really a bad thing in games. Because usually the builds that have stealth are supposed to be doing other things that like they don't want to be the target. Something with setup,
Inserting fresh magazine.
whatever it may be. Like an assault can handle having everything come at him far more easily than a sniper can. I think the most important thing in a co-op game, beyond like, you know, basic functionality, is just making sure everybody feels useful on your team.
Ability towers.
That's kind of the whole reason people play classes in games. That they want to feel like, okay, I'm making an independent mark that no one else, like, I'm fitting a role no one else can do. It's just me. Like, only I can do this very, very niche task. And that's what people like. That's why OP builds are toxic.
Only one way in. A choke point. We should not linger.
Yeah, I kind of wish I saved the other one.
Stealth ready.
Maybe I can stab this one. That was already out. I could have. Maybe. I have stabbed the Zoan throw before.
They shall not see.
Usually what an assault wants anyways to have all aggro. Yeah, let me use ground pound.
Unseen, I stalk my target.
Active camouflage charge.
You bastard. Oh, that doesn't do the other one to me. Well, that was almost awkward. Yeah, I only had to use one sim. I thought that like use a sim and take 99% of my HP. Now let me stab you.
Cloak ready.
Look at that. We did it. I just find it to be a dick move to send your problems to others so you can be free to do whatever. I mean, it depends what your class does and what their class does. Depends how well designed the game is. If your class has like a whole thing where it's like, I gotta charge up my super move while I'm invisible, and the other guy is like, I get all my HP back if the more damage the more damage I take, the more damage resist I get, and the more enemies are in front of me or surrounding me, I get more buffs. I think it's fine. But usually, I think Dark Tide might have like some of the most poorly implemented stealth of all time, where the whole goal of that entire tree is just like, I'm gonna fuck off and do my own thing. I'm only gonna help my team. Not that they really need to help their team with how OP that build is.
We cannot back.
But on a basic level, it's just kind of a stupid thing for a co-op game to have a build that's like, I will only do my own thing.
The machinery here lies dormant.
System reset required. Initiate rites of reawakening at all consoles to terminate hibernation.
Stealth ready.
Changing magazine.
I am a phantom of death.
Active camouflage charged.
I'm in.
Tyranids have no vibrant tactics.
Chameleoline cloak activated.
Arming melter charge.
You get caught in that? I'm surprised.
Chameleoline cloak ready.
Maybe I should say there's more of them. A lot of guys. And a lot of termagants.
They shall not see.
Stealth ready.
Every now and then the game just sends
Cannot
everything at
enter
you.
the fortress until the entire system is activated. Rearming. Active camouflage charged.
There's so many little termagants. Ow. I can't see you all, but I know you're there.
Unseen, I stalk my target.
We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated.
That's a bug we gotta fix in this game.
Munitions
Okay.
here. Chameleoline cloak ready.
There's gonna be disablers in all co-op games. Doesn't matter if my class is about tanking, increasing damage, more sudden aggro. Really, where are the disablers in this game? I can think of like maybe like some area denial guys.
Return to the console to resume.
Maybe like the Ravener grab.
Attention, ministers. Communication with console halted. Biological
We must search for where this invasive material has made its home.
That's literally so many perks in this game. They're like, if you are grabbed, you have this, and there's like 2 enemies that grab you.
I would say we have found.
And they practically shout at you and say, hey, I'm grabbing you.
Fix this, we must destroy the spores that spawn these vines. We have elixir. This is one of them.
Raveners and Lichers, same time on a heavy, sent by a sniper. I mean, that almost never. Well, you usually have another teammate, and usually they don't go for 2 of the extremists. Don't usually go for the same person, even if you take off the aggro. And you also have a teammate to help you get them off you at that point. And then you also have to ask the question: does the heavy have a massive fucking skill issue? Because there's only like 2 ways you're gonna get trapped. And usually it's not by the Lictor, it's by the Ravener. I almost never get grabbed as a heavy if I'm playing with other people in the exact same scenario. Especially since usually the sniper goes in and out of invisibility so fast in this game that it doesn't make that much of a difference for your teammates.
Inserting fresh magazine. Active camouflage charge. Changing magazine. Unseen ice stalk my target.
I can sell all co-op games, which is why I don't play, because I want a co-op game.
Have no mind.
Communication with consoles paused. Expelled foreign matter to resume.
I just don't see how that. I don't see how that makes the it's all toxic.
I am a phantom of
I never had one point in this game where I'm like, my god, that teammate went stealth on me, you piece of shit. I don't even think I've seen that complaint on Reddit. And Reddit likes to complain about everything in this game.
stealth ready. Our adversaries are keeping.
Presence of invasive material detected. Eliminate immediately.
Camellia line cloak ready.
Just piss off.
Their numbers are no match for our troops.
There's this.
Active camouflage charged.
Oh, I probably shouldn't read chat. That hit my button at the last second. I'll read chat in a second. I mean, I could pause my game, but like that doesn't feel like it's in the heart of the cards, you know. This is my pause. That's really unfortunate.
Changing magazine.
Presence of invasive material detected. Eliminate.
Bang.
Stealth ready.
Get back here.
Line engaged. Alien bio for Camellia line cloak ready.
Communication with consoles paused. Expelled foreign matter to resume.
I am a phantom of death.
ready.
Maybe I shouldn't fight in the bramble. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I thought he was gonna die a little faster. I don't know why I thought that. But whatever little monkey lives in my brain clapped the symbols together and said, "This is it. This is what we're doing."
The Tyrannid infestation will grow no more.
Bang bang. I'll get my ammo back after this. Been a long awakening.
Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun. Communion with vessel complete. Ministerial authority accepted.
Readying next volley. We cannot enter the fortress until the entire city.
Communion established. Transmission of blessing has commenced.
Hey, look at that.
Strike it down with haste. Retain
Console operational. Connection to core controls established.
There's a Ravener somewhere.
Praise the Messiah.
He was kind enough to let me do that first, though.
The consoles are active. Open the door.
Oh, hello.
Buckled terrain. Ravener activity. Unseen ice.
This is the biggest benefit right here. Look at that. Lictors get 10 times harder in true solo, but Raveners get punked. You're playing with a sniper.
The consoles are active. Open the door.
Lictors always go in Viz.
Captain Akaran, we are entering
Playing by
the
yourself.
fortress.
Oh, actually, out of ammo. Look at
Head
that.
to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
I didn't even have to use my bomb.
Reloading. Second wave headed toward us. Camelio line engaged. Synaptic servants slaughtered. Camelio line cloak ready. They shall not see.
It was not enough to break the power.
Xenos descending.
Hey, we're running out of ammo really fast here. Can I just get through the fucking door?
I am a phantom of death. Stealth ready.
Are there so many Minoris enemies? This is toxic.
Camelio line cloak activated. Active camouflage charged. Camelio line engaged.
Oh, these little guys. Get out of here.
Camelio line cloak ready.
Come to my ultimate hidey hole.
Rearming.
This is the gamer corner. I've been here before.
Stealth ready.
Alright, these guys don't want to come in. It's kind of bullshit. I guess they are all ranged enemies, so they don't really have to care.
Charged. Changing magazine.
Alright, well.
They shall not.
Refund my bomb, thank you. Now we'll shamefully detonate it.
Reloading. Stealth ready. Chameleon line cloak activated. Tyrannies have no mind for tactics. Changing magazine. Chameleon line cloak ready.
You shouldn't be able to survive for 10 minutes without a team in a co-op game. If you can, it's not a co-op anymore. That's pretty much every co-op game ever then. I'm pretty sure you could find somebody with enough time that could survive 10 minutes without somebody. I can't think of one you can't. And for a developer to make a game like that, I mean, what is a co-op game where like no one has ever been able to solo it? For 10 minutes? I'm sure one exists, maybe. It would have to have a mechanic in it, though, that's like super gimmicky.
Our orders are clear. Advance. Picking up equipment.
Or a questionable combat system. Exactly, that's why I don't play games anymore, at least until I learn to survive for 10 minutes. So, I mean, at this point, it just sounds like you're saying you don't like any co-op game that exists. Because they can pretty much all be survived for 10 minutes. And you can't expect a dev to come out of a game where, like, alright, we gotta make it so the 0.1% player who is terminally online, has all the time in the world to play, is gonna be unable to solo it. Like, no, why would they do that? MMOs do that, because MMOs live off players like that, but co-op games are like the most casual market. Like, one of the first things you'll get if anybody says, like, why does anybody care about challenge runs? It's a co-op game. It's because people don't take co-op games seriously. I mean, some people do, obviously, but, like, if you just ask, like, random Andy, he's gonna be like, oh, it's casual, right? It's a co-op. It's a PvE game. Because most of, like, the really competitive players are playing PvP.
Stealth ready. That foe before it calls for reinforcements.
This is one of the worst runs ever. Jesus Christ. Stop sending me all this bullshit. I just want to get the fuck out of here. This is some major gamer shit. Alright. All of you must perish. And a horde.
Neutralize the seed offering. Chameleon line cloak ready. They shall not see. Their numbers are no match for our trade. Stealth ready. Chameleon line cloak active. Unseen, I stalk my target.
I am a phantom of death. Stealth ready.
Fuck. Where I want to go. Alright, let's do that. Someone should make a co-op game which is a challenge for sweaty players. You can definitely find modded versions of a co-op game. I can show you the Space Marine 2 thing for True Solo Deluge. Like, use the Deluge mod in True Solo with no active AI limit. And you'll have your co-op game. Because I don't think anyone's doing that shit solo chaos. At least not for like, maybe like once out of every 1,000 tries, which I think is pretty reasonable. Like, if you wanted your game to be really niche and like in difficulty, I understand that. Even in PvE, because like there are a lot of mods for games just make the things significantly harder. That's what a lot of people play. It's funny, I've seen entire overhauls for games like Skyrim and Fallout 4, where like these little sub communities evolve. They get sweaty over like these little in-game overhauls. But if you really want your game to be so hard and you want to have it with other people, just edit the AI files, have the director send like 9 lictors at you, and now, congratulations, you found a game where you need other people to play with you. But like, I don't think it's really reasonable to expect like a multi-million-dollar company to go and make a game for like 1,000 players. No, wait, what? You tell me to download a mod for co-op to solo? Not solo, but I'm saying, like, if you want something that is impossible to solo, there are ways to do that in this game. That's what I meant to say. There's ways to do that in other games, too.
Could prove useful.
You're just probably not going to find it in the vanilla experience for AAA. You might find it in an indie game. But even then, most indie games want, like, it's just, I don't think it's reasonable to ask somebody to go make a game that's so sweaty that, like, only the 0.01% of players are going to be able to do the base content. Or, like, I just, like, you know, like, maybe the hardest difficulties in games usually aren't so hard that only 1,000 people on Earth can do them.
Active camouflage charged. Tyrannies have no vibrant tactics.
But I tried to do the Deluge mod solo and I couldn't do it. It was meant for the Astartes overhaul, but I took the AI files I did and just put them into the normal game, and there were so many fucking enemies with no AI limit that it would, if I did win, it would take me like 2 hours. And I was only able to win on like maybe Tyranids, but there's no way anyone's doing that with Chaos. Like I would actually give money to the person. I would give $100 to the person that can do that on Chaos solo. I was actually going to ask other YouTubers if they wanted to go try that out as a group, because it seemed pretty cool. No, you fuck.
I stalk my target.
Dude, what is this bullshit? Also, I probably shouldn't have thrown those 2 crack grenades, because now we're out.
Active camouflage charge. Watch out for Ravener tunnels.
Okay.
Filthy follow and eliminate.
That's the first time I've ever seen a lictor stick around.
Enough of this familiar line. Their numbers are no match for our trade.
Am I stuck back? No.
I am a phantom of death.
Ow, ow, ow. That's close.
I stalk my target.
My mistake. My mistake. All Space Marine 2 game design is such that the difficulty caps out, or the game becomes extremely unfair with too many Ravner zones. Difficulty should be fair, but too many Ravner lictors makes fights unfair. I think it depends. I think like triple lictors and Ravners isn't that unfair. It's just not in the game right now. The only time I think like a triple lictor is unfair is if, I mean, the skill cap, like there is a way to get past the triple lictor or like quadruple lictors if you take off the active AI limit, or if you take off the I played that for a little bit.
I see the console you speak
It is easy to get frame trapped, but there are ways out of it. Just very hard to do.
Changing magazine. Picking up equipment.
And the only time I think if something is unfair in a game is if there's literally no human way out of it. That isn't luck.
It cannot shrug off our cannons. The Titan fires at us.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited.
Avoid its contamination. We have landed a powerful blow.
Look at this.
The bomb prepped and ready. Synaptic servant slaughtered.
Oh.
We have incoming.
Well, that wasn't a Biotitan, but whatever.
Shrug off our keep light between.
I just want to get rid of that thing so I can do this.
Amelio line cloak ready. Amelio line cloak activated. We must use the generators and recharge the cannons. Stealth ready.
Hi Guardsman, how are you? I'm good. Scent Miner, what is up? Oh god.
Active camouflage charged. Re-energize the las cannon. The Titan fires at us.
Oh god.
Bending my wounds.
That would make this game hard. Just have it so those guys one-shot you.
They shall not see me.
And don't send you down to like 1% HP.
Activate the generators and restore the cannons.
This one really want to be dead.
Amelio line cloak ready. Inserting fresh magazine. Take all you can carry. We have incoming.
I'm waiting for this guy to make his move, but he ain't gonna do it.
Buckle terrain. Ravener activity. The Titan fires at us. Active camouflage charged.
That was awfully close.
Tyranids have no vibrant tactics. Rearming. Stealth ready.
I remove iframes on executions, just gameplay escape mech. I mean, if you remove iframes on executions, I'll just never execute again.
We have incoming.
Like, the animations are just too long.
Stay back from the Tyrannid. We have landed a powerful blow.
I don't think that would fix this game's balance at all. In fact, it might limit the builds even more. At that point, everything just becomes a gunstrike like this. And this is already, you play like 90% of it. And then the reason for using a block weapon would go up dramatically because now you're not getting armor back from your executions. So the little adrenaline surge becomes extra useful.
Camelio line cloak ready.
Like, you could probably do a run right now with no executes.
The Titan
I don't think it'd be fun though.
Avoid its contamination. Time to end this battle. Re-energize the last cannons. Changing magazine. Active camouflage charged. Camelio line engaged. Activate the generators and restore the cannons. Camelio line cloak ready. We have incoming.
Why would he test to make sure nothing breaks on it or it's not unfair? I mean, I don't think any part of Space Marine 2 is designed to have me execute with no iframes. At least not like on Majora's guys. You probably have to rebuild the game's mechanics from the ground up to make that fun.
Use the generators and recharge the cannons. Changing magazine. The Titan fires at us. Activation complete. Cannons loaded.
Fortress control has been disrupted. Re-establish service call and system communication.
Can I just go? Oh. Well, I guess I get to go in the afterlife.
Dark.
Well, let's see what Semmeyers say here. I'm in the hospital right now, and the trial is coming soon. Oh yeah, do you have a leg issue? That's what Zambit's saying here. That sucks. Hope you feel better, man. Yeah, we got fucked. We got shit on. I didn't see the last little whack. Tragic. Getting backstabbed. That was a rough one. I wasn't paying attention. We didn't win. How many enemies was that? I feel like a lot. 900. I feel like more than that, but Sometimes this game sends so many Majoras at you, it just feels like it's more. What are next? Oh, my 50-second ad when I come back, there's a defeat screen. Yeah, that's like the classic TV, tactic is they say like next week tune in to see what happens and nothing happens. Heavy plasma. It's clutch because the game is easy and allows it. I mean, like, I think you already said you think every co-op game ever is easy. So, like, you're looking for a difficulty that doesn't exist in any game, in any co-op game. So at that point, I would just say, like, go look for a super sweaty mod or play an MMO. Because if you want difficulty, if you want something that's, like, truly difficult, but even then, there are MMO bosses. Like, people will always find a way to solo something. Like, you truly have to make something that is so gimmicky. Like, the mechanics of the game would have to be so overwhelming to the point of being unfair for someone to not find a way to solo it. And people would still find a way to solo it, because there's always going to be, like, some cheese tactic, something a dev didn't think of. I mean, you see this in MMOs all the time. Like, there's almost never something people can't solo unless it's, like, a pure damage cap. Like, there's some things where it's like, okay, you simply don't have the HP value to survive this one portion. You don't have a DPS check. Like, that's why a lot of devs put DPS checks into MMOs, is because, okay, I don't want one guy soloing this to go get this OP piece of gear. So we're going to make it so it's going to be an inhuman amount of damage for one person. Want to termination again? And I think that works fine for MMOs, but, like, I don't know if I want to play a co-op game like that where, like, there's some limiting factor. It's like, we made this so you can't possibly solo it. Because I know Helldivers tried to do that. Or they tried to make it so difficult that it was harder to solo. And people fucking hated it. Not that Helldivers communities is that's a good example, but I won't play Decapitation because I'm lazy. Actually, should have played Inferno. Or Ballistic Engine. Like, for a co-op game, I was gonna look for a mod at that point. Like, there are a lot of mods you can play with other people, so if you find, like, two like-minded people, they're like, we want to get fucking railed in this game, I'm sure you can find that. But then I don't play games such because of difficulty. I have to like the game. I like Warhammer, that these games are meaningless to me. Okay, so you have to find a game that you like that is also, but you said you don't like games that are easy. But you keep playing them, so you like Warhammer. I'm just confused. It's like a very... Well, you can do that in this game, too. You just find two players that want to get fucking railed in Space Marine 2, and then go edit the AI files, make it so the director utterly fucks you. Like, fucks you to a point that no one player is going to survive just by, like, the sheer amount of horde. The horde cooldown, just set it to, like, 10 seconds. And then suddenly you're going to need 3 people. Like, I'm sure you can find at least 2 other people that would be down to do that with you.
Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage.
And if you can't,
I
mean, at that point, and if you can't find people that are willing to do that with you, like, your desire is so niche, I don't think you really expect anybody else to be like any.
Mobilizing towards the depot.
I mean, like, you can't really expect it to be fulfilled at that point, let alone by, like, a developer that has a quota to meet, or, like, you know, a bottom line.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust schools can arise with little warning.
But I'm sure you could find a mod for like most co-op games where like in some way you can play with your friends and have the game just annihilate you.
Over there! Throw what's back up! Deny it! Survey the terrain one can.
Advance while it is clear.
I don't think the Space Marine 2 game allows that. You have to mod the heck out of the game, which is a lot of work, then find somebody to agree to those changes. I mean, it's literally just an AI. I mean, just change the horde cooldowns like 10 seconds, and then a lot of things become... You'll just run out of ammo before you can deal with certain things in some classes. I haven't tested out all the, I haven't tested out the, like, turning down the, upping the active AI limits so that enemies aren't idle, but people have been uploading things like that as well. I've seen some use of it. But like, if you just make the spawns absurd, you can definitely make it so the game is going to be impossible for you to do by yourself, or so difficult. What am I doing? I'm getting lost here. What class am I playing? Oh. But for this game, changing the AI and then just sending someone like a zip file for it, or just uploading the zip file if they're worried about like a virus, because Nexus usually virus scans these things, and saying, hey, was anybody, because people play the Astartes overhaul over all the time, and the Astartes overhaul is way more shit in it than like a simple AI director change. So I'm sure you could find somebody who'd be down for that. Oh my god, annihilated. What I get for not paying attention. Or just being having a crippling skill issue. More enemies equals more ability to regen with gun strikes to the Vanguard perk. Okay, turn the cooldowns of the horde down to like 30 seconds at a time and have every horde spawn 9 lictors and like 7 zone throws and tell me how much easier it is. And then upload it for me so I can watch. Theory versus reality. I said already, 9 lictors is not making the game fair. Oh, why not? I mean, if you had 9 lictors with 3 people could definitely deal with 9 lictors. So it has to be fair gameplay, but like you're the arbiter of fair gameplay. So it can't be too hard for you or it's unfair. But if it's too difficult, if it's not difficult enough, it's a bunch of easy dog shit. So I don't understand. Like, you seem impossible to please at that point. Because like 9 lictors you could definitely do with 3 people. And if you think it's unfair, it sounds like a skill issue. Because I'm sure somebody could fight up 9 lictors. Like 3 people, especially. Exactly. If 5 lictors are on one player and there's no getting out, let's say I have teammates, and then, wow, what's that? You have your co-op game. It's almost like at that point you need teammates. That's kind of like the whole thing you're asking for, right? Because like you alone can't handle 5 lictors on you. So you have your friends help you. What am I doing here? I can't play Assault. Assault Inferno. I mean, it's 100% possible to solo 5 lictors. It definitely is. It might be really hard in some classes, but you can definitely solo 5 lictors. What do you think about 5 Carnifexes in one mission? I mean, you can probably do that. I don't know how fun it would be. It's just parry simulator, then use a block weapon. Yeah, like so now the goalpost has changed in here because what you were complaining about before is that you want something you can't possibly beat unless you have people with you. And now I've offered you something you cannot possibly beat unless there are people with you, and you're like, oh, that's boring, or it's unfair. It's not impossible to please.
Only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
Let us deliver the Emperor's wrath to these creatures.
I mean, I get what you're saying when you say you want your co-op games to incentivize group play and not just have one person solo everything. But like having something that's literally impossible to solo just seems like a little much, in my opinion.
Take flight and let our foes put to overwhelm. Stop! Xenos hunt.
My name, yeah.
Xenos hunt.
Off to a great start.
End that one's pitiful life. Avenging angel will dispose of
There's so many spores right at the start. Oh my god, he still hit me.
the world this Xenos sought to consume.
I am not at 100% gamer energy right now, what can I say?
Jump pack refuel.
Oh, you got this.
I am the righteous storm.
Oh, let me read this. Enemy design has to work. You can add million zones to make it hard, but it doesn't make it fair. I mean, it doesn't make it fair to you because you had a skill issue. Like, how many, at what point is it unfair? What's the number? You say, like, 5 lictors aren't fair for you, but then someone else is telling you they can solo it. So, like, what's the difference between you and them, if not skill? Enemies are not fair. Ravener does its grab after you gun strike. Nothing can be done. Well, you can just not gun strike. That's just not true. Like, they're not gonna always grab you. I mean, you're putting yourself in an animation lock with the parrying. That's actually one of the points where block weapons can be better, because you can dodge out of their second hit. So like, it seems like you're looking for something where it's like, okay, it has to be super hard, but it has to be fair, and if this thing kills me, it's unfair. And that just sounds like a loser's mentality to me, where it's like, okay, it's impossible because I've deemed it impossible, and I won't look for a new way to get around this, like a new way to get past this thing. It's just impossible. And the fact you're saying that you can't get out of a Ravener if you gun strike just tells me use fencing weapons, and fencing weapons, of course, you're going to have a frame lock. At that point, that's decision making. And if you're using fencing weapons in this game all the time, I don't know why you'd be complaining about the difficulty to begin with. But like, of course it's going to be easy if you're using the most OP thing.
The Xenos infestation is... Replenishing firepower. Jump pack refuel.
Also, fairly certain you said you don't play this game anymore. It's kind of odd. If something kills me or grabs me where I cannot dodge out of it, then yes, it's unfair, but you can dodge out of it. I mean, maybe you can't, but some people can. But you've also been sitting here bitching about this game and every other co-op game for like a good 2 hours. Some very, very strange usage of time, I must say. I shouldn't say 2 hours, like an hour.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Wrath shall reign. That pitiful Xenos was but no horror plot.
Oh shit.
I am airborne ready. Be as an angel of death. Swapping magazine.
Yeah, if you don't want to know the reason, I like the Sonic.
Now consumes its carcass.
That's fair. Well, I get your main point, but like after a while, it just sounds like
Reloading magazine. The armory.
it just sounds like what you like doesn't exist in gaming.
Jump pack refueled.
But some of the reason you're bringing up to me just doesn't sound like it's really a reasonable complaint.
Commencing reload. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
I could leave the stream and not answer the people who ask. Kind of rude. I mean, it's kind of rude to come into a game stream and then just be negative about the game people are enjoying the entire time.
Avenging angel.
I think that's a little ruder, to be honest. But, like, it's fine, but like nobody likes a negative Nancy. And this is not the first time you've done this either.
Righteous storm.
In fact, I don't think you've ever come in here and not complained about something.
Reloading. The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its carcass. Swapping magazine. I am airborne ready.
We're out of ammo. I'm going to defend him a little bit and say I was specifically asking him about this topic because I was curious. Okay, I mean that's fair. I've only been keeping up with chat.
Commencing reload. Jump pack refuel. That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blood.
I mean, at the topic next caused a bit of friction. I mean, it's just kind of dominated. I'm less annoyed by the actual topic and more annoyed by the Now it's dominated the entire stream chat for like the past hour.
Salve for all wounds. We are the exterminators become flesh. Alicta stalks us.
That's really unfortunate. Oh my god.
Mending flesh.
Not like this.
The Imperium's hammer rises.
Is this it? Oh, that's it.
My soul is prepared.
What do y'all think of the Astarius True? I'm just gonna shit on now. Play Grenade Launch Tactical because Assault is just sad. Assault's a great class. I'm just playing like shit right now. I hate when people say Assault's bad. Grenade Launcher Tactical is just true noob tubing. Bro was forward unlucky. I don't think it was all. I think it was like Zambit. I think that was just me playing poorly. I'll play one more. I'll play something easy. I'm lazy right now. I'm just gonna go play Decapitation and spam. I'll say Space Marine 2 is a far better. You wanna know my #1 reason for keeping in execution iframes is that I can read chat while it's happening. I'll just play. I haven't played a Scare Bolt Rifle in a while. I'll just do this. Play some good old Decapitation. Because I think Decapitation is like the easiest mission in this game. To be fair, I just avoid using the grenade launcher tactical. Kind of like using the easy button rather than getting to know and adapt to the game. Oh, it is definitely the easy button. Definitely is. Did you read the January community update they posted on Steam? I skimmed it. It looks cool.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyrannid's Hive Tyrant is leading
All the
a
SI I've played with were so bad I need to keep feeding them sims and knocking enemies just for them to barely live. Assault's very strong versus Tyranids. Struggles a little bit against Chaos, but like you have to pay attention a little bit while you play it. A little bit more. Has a higher skill cap. Or skill ceiling. Skill floor. Not skill ceiling. Probably both. It's a lot easier to die with Assault if you don't know what you're doing. But it gets even easier. Although it's with a block hammer. If you have a fencing hammer against Tyranids, you just annihilate. You just constantly feed yourself gun strikes. I like Chainsword Bash. Yeah, fencing assault is strong as fuck. What's up, Brent? How are you? You guys should check out Brent's channel. He also makes Space Marine 2 content. He makes guides. He actually edits his videos. Not like me. My editing is like I put in 4 little, what do you call them? Screenshots. The Space Marine 2 still have many players. It has a dwindling amount, I'll say that. There's probably still a lot on console. I can't see the overall Steam. Like on Steam, it's probably peaking out at like 10K on weekends right now, if that. It's definitely in a drought. And you can kind of see that across all Space Marine 2 content. That the game is falling off. That's normal for games to happen. That's normal that normally happens to games, but this one in particular hasn't had a real content drop in like 2 months. About. So the next update should bring in more people, but I think a huge part of why it even has like 10,000 players these days is because it's Warhammer. And Warhammer fans have been fed like absolute sludge for so long that they'll just play anything at this point, and people know it. Like, I don't know if any of you guys ever played Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. That game is pretty much just worse XCOM in every single way. But it has it gets to play as a Grey Knight. Gets to fight Nurgle. You guys fuck with Nurgle? I mean, not literally. But a lot of Warhammer games fuck with Nurgle.
I think the Xenos hunger for astropaths. Poor bastards.
I have sunlocked myself. A gamer move. A pro grenade. I feel like whenever I live stream this game, I just get shit on, or I rock some fucking Tyranids. And occasionally Chaos. So I've been... Chaos needs to fucking rework in this game. I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I hate it more because the frame drops are so miserable. Yeah, didn't give me any HP on that gun strike. Interesting. Oh, I mistimed that. I want to get down here. I'm gonna fight this. I don't want to get shot at. What's this dude doing? Get out of here.
Arming up. Xenos learning incoming. Tether unbound. Closing the gap. Good hope and no brains.
Oh, I can't even get back there now. That's unfortunate.
Talk available. Replenish and ready.
I'll get them eventually.
Magazine out. Magazine in. Arming up.
Perish. Bang. Is there even an ammo crate over here? I don't know. Oh, well, I guess. Okay. Please die to this. Thank you.
Got the gear.
$5. Brian Boards. That is a fucking manly ass name. My bet that first Regardsman completes the first absolute difficulty tree solo run with a non-meta build. I'll definitely try to now that you've asked me to, basically. Brian Boards sounds like a Viking name. Well, I guess Brian would be like more like. I like a Space Marine name.
Dead Tyranids are a welcome sight.
But thank you very much for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. Sorry I couldn't get to it earlier. I was getting out blasted.
Smells like fresh munitions.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Swapping out magazine. Ordnance on me.
Oh, hello. What the fuck is this? Whoa, whoa, this is... Oh, it's down here. A little close, a little nail biting. What a crazy event. The all biting, clenching even, yes. Glad we're all on the same page. Oh my god, can I learn to parry? Or block, or whatever this function is. I can dodge. Shaking my head. This room could barely take on 2 lictors, level 5. True. I didn't say it was for me. It all would have been different if I was a bulwark. They didn't take away my shield.
Swapping out magazine.
I never said I didn't have a skill issue, okay? I remember this is the age-old question, guys. Do you think you could fist fight a wolf? Like, do you as a human, peak human, do you think you can fist fight a wolf? Like, let's say you're in open field, okay? And actually, no, we'll give you the benefit. There's like one short tree. You got like a 4-foot tall tree, all right? You can climb up on that if you want to kick down the wolf. It'll maybe like 5 feet, maybe like a 6-foot tree.
At the holdout, searching for ordnance.
Alright, you start open
The
field.
Minotaurium does not store
There's just a wolf
explosives to
beaming
Codex
it at you.
Astartes standards.
Are you wolf
It's
tier?
enough to demolish the
Can you
bridge.
take on a gray wolf? Now, the general consensus with most people is no, you are not wolf tier. Wolf beat monkey in this instance.
Primed and waiting.
Last one, everyone, for some reason, had to. I don't think I set that one to even be a VOD. Live stream. Must auto save.
Brothers, tell me which supports still require explosives. Come out, you craven Xenos!
Get in that corner. Beat down. Huh. Nice try. Bang. Back in the corner. Whap. Okay. It was a good... the ref pulled him out. The ref pulled him out.
Brothers, tell me which supports still require explosives.
I would perfect block the wolf's attack 3 times. Then hit it with light heavies until it dies. Oh god, speaking of light heavies until I die.
Let us murder it!
Yeah, I wonder if you asked Bradley Martin if he could take on a wolf. He'd probably say yes. Probably say I'm 230 pounds. I'm 230 pounds, bro. I can definitely take on a wolf. I'd tackle that wolf.
Tell me which supports still require explosives. Explosives ready.
You know, in some hypothetical ring, I would like to see how many people could actually beat a gray wolf. Like, I feel like the number would not be very high, but like at least one person could do it. Some guy fought off a leopard in Indonesia, I think it was. Another Indonesia or Kenya, some farmer did.
Use more bombs. Trust
And
me,
like that's way more dangerous than a wolf, than like a single gray wolf. So like someone's gotta be wolf tier. And like I know like we can never test this in real life. You just be sending like 40 people to their death. But if I just have like I don't know, like a simulation.
arming up.
Power skill the wolf. I mean, let's be real. 40 people to their death is generous. It's probably like 100. Probably wouldn't be quick, but it's like watch like person after person get tackled to the ground by a wolf until one guy like suplexes that thing.
Brothers, tell me which supports still require explosives.
I know I was supposed to be doing something. Ow. Ow. Oh, you might go in. Alright, do your thing.
Brothers, tell me which supports still require explosives.
The bullshit. Oh! Just kidding, skill issue. But not for me. I don't know if it's Wolf Games. Squid Game Season 3. Can you fight a wolf? It's the last mission. It's the last thing usually. Well, I don't know how much money they give me for Squid Game.
Bomb is live. Reloading.
Up. Oh my god, what is this? Let me up! What the fuck? Why are there so many? Wow, the entire wave? Okay. Let me just bang. Hold your head right there
Finished and ready.
so I can get my thing back. Now, is anybody there for the stream where I say H shit like 5 times in a row as a nice vanguard with this weapon?
Just to be safe.
Hope you weren't. It's quite embarrassing. Like that.
One down. Trillions to go.
We'll get out of this shithole eventually.
Let us use more bombs, just to be safe. Magazine out, magazine in.
This one area in particular kind of sucks to fight zoanthropes because the other one
Let
just
us
float
use
upstairs the
more
entire
bombs,
time.
Just to be safe.
I don't think I can plant it right now. Wondrous. Okay. Wow, it's gonna hit. Skill issue. Okay, let's go upstairs and hopefully not die. Where the fuck is this other one? Oh, a guardian relic. Hello.
My duty is eternal. To pay the high
Conveniently placed. Lucky man.
Let us use more bombs, just to be safe. Finished and ready.
Right, the magic There it is. See, the game knows. Alright, now those guys are finally dead.
Let us use more bombs, just to be
I'm
safe.
just gonna go plant it and then grab ammo. I don't want like a whole horde spawning on me in that time. But I have a sneaking suspicion I'm about to get jumped. When Horde mode comes out, will we see a first Guardsman Zambik? A Zambik collab? Probably.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position
There's actually
shortly.
something I wanted to collab with Zambik on already, which was the exact same thing I was telling the other guy to go do, which was like the impossible to solo deluge thing that somebody uploaded. Because I was trying to do it solo, and I think I did it. I almost did it on Assault once, but it wasn't fun.
Smells like fresh munition.
And there's no way I could do it on Chaos. That was quite spicy. That little section there had a sufficient amount of capsaicin. That's how you say it, right? That's the spice sauce. Anybody here ever had ghost pepper extract? Like pure ghost pepper extract? My friend bought one off the internet at one point, and was like, "Hey guys, there's like a big challenge if you take a giant, like you're supposed to take like a certain amount on a toothpick, and you put that shit in your mouth, and you have to like keep it there for a set period of time. And I don't really know what like you win if you actually do it, but I guess it's just bragging rights. So we all did that, and it was just a basement of crying people for like a half hour. Well, a half hour is being generous, maybe like an hour."
Do not get turned around. What needs grappling?
Should probably add each other on Discord Steam, because that's where we've been meaning to play with each other for like 3 months. You always add me on Steam. I'm sure my Steam name is just the same as my game. That's my name on here. I've been playing Space Marine 2 a whole lot outside of like some video content and some streams. I've actually been playing Baldur's Gate 3 recently. But I know the patch 8 for that's coming out.
It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
I've actually wanted to make content for that game for a very long time. Probably not on this channel.
Heading this way.
That's news.
Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge.
I volunteer as tribute to be the third brother.
Is this a
Yeah,
withdrawal
we mostly
order?
do groups.
Negative.
It might be
Your
hard
objective
with
is
the
Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position
Well, actually, if
until
it's just
the
if we just use
Lieutenant
the base
Command
mod,
unit is executed.
because somebody made an Astartes overhaul mod. It's like, oh, this would make Astartes overhaul impossible. And I'm like, Astartes overhaul is pussy shit. Just kidding. They're very talented devs, or they're very talented mod authors. But their balanced philosophy is not the same as mine. So I was like, what if I took this like utterly cracked out difficulty and just put it in the normal game? These cracked out spawns. And it was indeed cracked out. I might show it on stream here in a second.
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it. You have its attention. It is moving
It might
to
take me like a
intercept
3-hour stream though to finish. Oh.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Well,
The
that's one way to use a Guardian Relic.
will be in visual range shortly.
This is unfortunate. I got wombo comboed by guys that weren't even going for me. I think one was. I don't even know why you're placed in there. Totally mattered. Getting down the bridge feels bad. I went to first for Guardsman University. Holy shit, dude! Our degrees are worth like fucking paperweights.
Let us kill the ugly bastard.
I've never seen.
You should check out our alumni. It's just one guy.
Hold. Give the Hive Beast a moment. Detonate the charges now.
It's just a guardsman that lasted like 15 seconds instead of 10.
Some warrior. We're arming up. I count that amongst my confirmed kills. Telasa to Delta. We destroyed it.
It is not dead.
But we blew it up.
Those two warriors gamered me.
Swarm would go feral without their connection to the Hive mind. But their
Alright, see the
focus
God
is
Emperor's
still on
bless
the
us for
relay.
anything.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That
Alright
beast
guys,
is not
rotated
yet
gene
dead.
seed. Pretend we never had a guardian relic.
Message received. Kill the bastard more.
We can hold this position, Lords. We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt that thing.
Now, I'm not really sure, like, in lore, is there actually anything about a guardian relic? Like, any reason to get you up off the ground?
No turning back now.
I've never played VG3, never liked turn-based stuff. I like turn-based stuff a lot. I just played a ton of XCOM.
Finished and ready. Hope, hope, and no brains.
Bang. Bang. Hey, that's pretty good.
Take what you can carry.
Oh. I got him, guys. I got him. Anyways, we're gonna end the stream there. After that, nobody saw that. Nobody clipped that. You know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes the screen goes black. And sometimes things are never shown. Sometimes entire streams go missing. Nobody's really sure why. It's crazy how they say you guys better if you want to see this stream and I don't take it down, you might want to download this one. 'Cause, why are you leaving that shit up? You think hammer is better than chainsword though when you get thicker swings and knocks? I think the hammer is definitely worse than the chainsword. Alright guys, we got one victory. It was the first victory of the day and then we lost every single time, but that's not the point, you know, it's about the journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. As a melee weapon, chainsword is better, but hammer is better for assault because it has a unique interaction with jetpack slam. Yep, agreed. VOD this, yeah, I'll leave this one up. Alright guys, I think we are gonna call it there though, after getting shit on endlessly. I'll probably play again more later this week. Probably, hopefully better than that. I wouldn't call that a prime time display. Still a fun and engaging journey nonetheless. Yeah, it's like, you guys ever seen Lord of the Rings? Like, imagine if Frodo got to the end, and then he just like slipped on like the edge of Mount Doom, just tumbled all the way down, and then Sauron picked up the ring. That's us. But hey, those other movies were still bangers. Anyways, take it easy, guys. I will be back again. I feel that wow, I had a stream of me just getting shit on for like 3 hours. That is what happens sometimes, Ambit. Sometimes you just get dumpstered on. It's really funny to me when people say like, "Oh my god, so you can lose this game." It's like, what? Of course your recordings are going to be the ones that like you win on. But like, that doesn't mean you don't lose. There's not a single player on Earth that's 100% clear rate of like the hardest difficulty in most games. Especially not this one where you get frame trapped sometimes. Alright guys. If you are going to stream, you guys will show up on Zambit stream. If not, take it easy everyone. We're done here. Shop's closed. Not that we have a shop. Place is closed. Peace. Bye. Till next time. I'm trying to extend it out because I'm not sure like when the stream is going to catch up. So now